What's up guys, Eric here at Beat Sonic, and we have another Tacoma in the house. This is Dee's Tacoma. He was here about a month ago showing all of you guys his Toyota Supra build with Tom's very amazing build. And he has another car that he's working on for SEMA this year, which is this Tacoma. He already has some parts on it already. He has the raised wheels, he has a full suspension, he raised his car, 35-inch tires. Car looks great. He has a lot more things that he's gonna be adding to this car before SEMA. And one of the main things that he's also gonna be installing today is our Encore Alpha plug-and-play power amplifier. Very easy to install. It's one of the most popular upgrades that these new Tacoma owners have been doing on their car because it's so easy to install, and literally within 30 minutes you have a full upgraded sound system. And we're gonna be doing that today with Dee's vehicle here. Let's blow him away with our amplifier. We're gonna get some feedback to see what he thinks about it after it's done, and we'll show you how it's installed. So it's not wasting time. Let's go inside the car and get our amp installed. All right guys, we're in the vehicle. Let's get this installation started. So first thing we're gonna do is we want to access the connectors behind the screen. So in order to do that, we gotta remove this big screen here. We're gonna pop up this panel, and there's gonna be 4 10mm bolts. We're gonna remove those, and then it will be able to come off. And we have a thick towel ready to set the monitor on to ensure that we don't scratch the interior. So let's do that now. All right, grab a panel removal tool like this. Use a plastic one to ensure that you don't scratch your interior. And we're gonna pry this out. It's just only being held by clips. Okay, just work your way around, take your time. And once it's out, let's set it aside. And that will expose the 4 10mm bolts. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, once they are out, let's bring it down here. I'm just gonna pull on this towards you and use a thick towel. Okay, these big screens are actually a bit heavy and they're front heavy, so be very careful with it. Connectors we're gonna be focusing on are these two right here, this one and this one, okay? So let's unplug these two. All right, and we'll unplug these two as well. Okay, and grab our plug and play harness. Okay, and there's a tag here that tells you exactly where to connect it. So let me take it out and let me show it to you. Here is a photo of the back of the radio, and we must connect it to this one right here. Okay, so if you look at this photo, it's all the way to the left, okay? But if you're looking down here, we're at this angle, right? So it's this connector here, okay? Don't get confused, do not connect to that one, because that one is the incorrect plug. And grab your plug and play connector. And when you're plugging these in, make sure you always hear that snap, like that. Click, click. All right, let's grab the other connector here, and let's hear the click one more time. Click, and click. And if you don't hear the click, that means you're not pushing it in all the way. And if you don't push it in all the way, you're gonna get some errors on your dash. So make sure you pay attention to the click. And we have these two connectors going back into its factory location, the black and the brown. And lastly, we have this 8mm ground that we are going to ground it to the side of the radio. And just a heads up guys, in the future, we will update the harness and get rid of this ground cable. We're gonna incorporate it into the rest of the harness behind the radio so that you don't have to take this extra step to grounding this wire. All right, there it is. And then we are now left with these two connectors here, and those will connect to here. Let's connect it in, hear that snap. This one sometimes don't click, okay? It's okay. All right, and let's set the gain. This one's on JBL. We like to set it around 50% on both of them, front and rear. This is default, and that also is like the sweet spot for this Tacoma with JBL. And we're going to mount it down here, right on top of the vent. There's enough room under the vent. On top, there's some room on top of the vent over here, and then under the factory radio. So in order to make that space, we're going to undo these two, undo this factory clip. Just push it through right here. Just let it loose. All right, and then we'll use the supplied double-sided tape. We'll apply it here. Okay. Then let's set this under here like so. All right, okay. And then let's organize these additional wires and cables. All right, and then we'll push this radio back in. All right. Before we mount the 4 10mm bolt in, it's always a good idea just to test to make sure everything is working. But turn on your engine. We're not turning it on right now because the car is indoors, but turn it on. Make sure you have no errors. If you have any errors, go back to your connections. Make sure it's connected correctly into the correct connectors. Make sure it's in all the way. Make sure all the connectors had clicked in all the way. So check that out. And then we want to just make sure that we have audio. So I already hear that beeping, which basically means that the audio is working. Okay, there it is. So everything's working. Let's turn it off. And let's finish the install by remounting these 10mm bolts. All right, guys, it's that simple to improve your car audio system. Next, let's get some feedback from the car owner, D, to see what he thinks about the change. All right, D, we got our Encore Alpha power amplifier installed in your car.
Yeah.
It was super easy. Took about 30 minutes to do, and I'm excited to hear your feedback on this. So let's turn on your car and yeah, let's give it a test run.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, you already noticed it immediately.
Yeah.
30 sounds like it's on 50.
Wow.
I know you tired of all this fussing, cause all this fighting ain't changed nothing. I brought the lawn, even though the shit I'm feeling. You put it in your purse and
like
you say
it?
you ain't feeling I'm sitting on your feelings.
It sounds like it improves the lows and the mids.
Yeah, it does. And people say this is how JBL should have came from the factory.
I can definitely feel a lot more out of the amp.
Oh yeah.
Like it's kicking now. I mean, the clarity is on point. It sounds like it's definitely supporting what the JBL is trying to do. But the mids and the lows, though, I mean, you feel it in your chest.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like it. Yeah. I mean, now I feel like I got like a premium sound system.
Yes. And you could turn off the music without worrying about distortion. So you could go higher volume too.
Yep, I noticed that.
Sounds like you have a big woofer in here.
It's just the one behind the seat, but it sounds like I got two or something. Yeah, I like it, man.
Sweet.
Hell yeah, dude. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, awesome. All right, guys, well, that does it. Showed you a quick video today, how to install the product and demoed you how D thinks about it.
Yeah.
We install these all the time here at Beat Sonic, so kind of got used to the good music, but it's pretty cool hearing it from the first person perspective on someone who never experienced an amplifier. So thank you very much for your feedback. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Beat Sonic.
Yes, and thank you for all of you guys following our channel. If you have any questions, drop a line. And if you have this app already, share us what you think about it, how it has improved your everyday driving. Thank you very much, and see you guys on the next video.
Look, I don't take no loss, it's simple. Let me stand up, guy, want 10 toes.